everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hey, Solomon. Welcome. Welcome, guys. Let's go ahead and get started. I wanted to open up this evening with Bitcoin. I know we haven't taken a look at Bitcoin for a few days. So, Bitcoin, I want to show you guys what's going on here. We have, hey, Louis, welcome. Here in Crypto's Monster, we have the daily time frame on Bitcoin, and then the weekly time frame here. All right, and we might take a look at, might take a look at Ethereum and Litecoin also, but Bitcoin in particular, I want to show you guys here what's going on. This is on the daily time frame. All right, so we failing to break resistance here. That buy signal now has a sell signal. All right, your white arrow right here is the sell signal on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is still trading at that $29,000-$30,000 range. Okay, so it's failing to break higher. Here it is on the weekly time frame. Let me open this up. All right, so on the weekly time frame, remember we have a lot of resistance here at that 30,000 mark. All right, and here it is on the weekly time frame, failing to break through. And not that we have sellers, we don't have sellers coming in yet on that daily time frame, but we do have a sell signal, right, to close that long position on a break of support here. So we should be out of Bitcoin. All right, so we should be out of Bitcoin. As you guys know, we can use Bitcoin as the barometer, or as a barometer for the entire crypto market. So if Bitcoin moves lower, so will most of the cryptocurrencies that are out there. All right, just like we can use the Dow and the S&P and the Nasdaq Russell for stocks. All right, Litecoin. Let's take a look at Litecoin. Litecoin does have a red candle here on the daily time frame, consolidating here. All right, between support and resistance on the weekly. All right, Bitcoin Cash, and these are the majors we watch. Bitcoin Cash did have a bid up. All right, buy signal was here. All right, so a nice trade on the Bitcoin Cash looked like it's doing its own thing. All right, and then buyers here. It actually looks like it have a buy signal here on the weekly. All right, so that's the only good trade right now when we talk about the majors. Ethereum. All right, buy signal is here. Looks very much like Bitcoin. White candles will probably give a sell signal soon. All right, so Bitcoin Cash doing its own thing. Certainly we would not have caught this trade. All right, this just came out of nowhere there. All right, so I just wanted to show you guys what's going on with Bitcoin. This evening we'll focus on equities, so stocks, Stock Boss, Bullmaster, and futures. All right, and futures. All right. As far as the market today, the market closed again higher today. Dow was up. All right, 26 points. Not a big deal, right? Not up high, but still up. Right, we'll take that for the day. Nasdaq, S&P, Russell all up. Good price action. All right, good continued price action here in the Dow, straight up. All right, S&P, like I said, Russell, right? All the major indexes are up. Here is the Nasdaq here. All right, nice markup phase. Buy signal is here. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Nicely in the markup phase for the Nasdaq. And this is important because stocks will follow. A large percentage of your stocks will follow the major indexes. All right. Here's the Russell here. Russell needs to get past the high here. So here we've got a high. I wouldn't call this resistance. Resistance is here. It's gotten past resistance. Just need to get past the high right here. All right, for the Russell. Otherwise, really good price action. All right. And then the S&P looks really good. And as you guys know, we're getting close to the all-time highs on these. All right, on the weekly time frame. All right, so the only issue here is that VIX, guys. We need that VIX to move lower. It's consolidating there, holding support right here, right? So it's holding support right here at around 13 right now. Support on the VIX is around 13.39. All right, it's at 13.87. We do need that VIX to drop, right? Get below 13, right? Ideally, meet, in the low 12s and lower, to see the market really moves. But that's fine. We'll take it. Most of the sectors are up. All right. Telecom, biotech is down. All the rest of the sectors are up. All right. So as we go through equities this evening, just pay attention. Just keep in the back of your mind that we are in a buying territory for stocks. Okay. This is how far we are on the Dow on the weekly time frame from the all-time high, guys. This is how far we are from the all-time highs on the Dow. So very, very close. We're getting very close. Each week, we're getting closer and closer. The NASDAQ, a little farther away from the all-time highs. S&P, look at the S&P. We're getting closer, guys. Every week, we're getting closer to the all-time highs. And just know if we break that all-time high, we can see buyers really get in. All right. And then the Russell is holding right here. Still waiting for a buy signal on the Russell on that weekly time frame. All right. So let's go to the markets. We're going to first take a look at Forex current positions. All right. Current positions in Monster Scalper long positions. Long positions. All right. So Monster Scalper long positions. We won't look for picks this evening in Forex. We'll focus on, like I said, stocks and futures. We have some opportunities in futures. All right. So we'll take a look at that. All right. All right. So EUR, HUF, all right, that closed it short, its long position here. So we need to close that. All right. So if anyone is in EUR, HUF, please get out of that trade. All right. Right here, buy signal was here, broke support, got out here. Guess what? We want to get out now. You see green candle. So if we get another buy signal, certainly we can get back in. But guess what? We don't want that selling to come in. All right. So close that trade. All right. Close that trade. It has a new down here. So close that trade. All right. USDC ZK, that's holding its buy signal nicely there. Aussie New Zealand buy signal here, that's holding nicely in the markup phase. The yen pairs, dollar yen right here, buy signal is here, holding. Purple support and resistance, just keep an eye on it. HKD JPY buy signal is here, that's holding right here. We need buyers to continue to push the price higher. We need green candles, guys. SGD JPY buy signal is here. That's holding nicely. All right. Look at the previous trade. Great previous trade there. All right. Euro yen, and we got a lot of that trade. Red candles, so close the trade. Euro yen buy signal is here. Red candles came in. Close that trade. Euro yen. Aussie yen, that's holding buy signal here, right? Looking to break through resistance here and move higher. Pound yen just consolidating here. Pound yen has been tricky, man. After this nice trading here, it's been tied up in a long consolidation in here. All right, so just be careful trading it. There are no trades right now. Even in Monster yen, we're not taking any trades right now. It needs to break out of that consolidation. Swiss yen buy signal here, right? Trading holding up nicely. ZAR yen, guys, if any of you guys got into ZAR yen, good job. All right, so ZAR yen previous buy signal did really well. Bought here, sold here. All right, here's another buy signal, right? And it's trading nicely there. Look at that. All right. We might actually get a better trade than this one. Could you imagine that? All right. ZAR yen, CAD yen. All right. Buy signal is here, holding white candle. Keep an eye on that one there. All right. Keep an eye on that. Short positions now. Let's take a look at the short positions in Monster Scalper. And congratulations to Lewis. Lewis took his first trade today in his new system, Monster Scalper. So Lewis, good job. Congratulations. on your new career and your journey. All right. And I know soon we'll have great success stories from you. All right. So good job. Take it slow, right? Take it slow. And welcome to Monster. All right. Euro ZAR short positions. All right. Short positions in Monster Scalper. All right. So EUR, ZAR, Euro ZAR, guys. We talked about Euro ZAR yesterday. Good short going here. Look at these candles here. These are forward time frames now, right? So look at this nice short going, broke support here, all right? Dollar ZAR, right? Right, good short going. Look at the previous shorts. Good short here, good short here, another short here, all right? So good short going there. All right, you're welcome, Louis. Welcome, buddy. All right. Um, pound ZAR. Sell short signal is here, moving down nicely, right? It might do better than this previous short here, which this was a good short. All right. So good short there going with pound ZAR. So the ZAR pairs, guys, really selling short well. All right. Pound CAD. Pound CAD. Keep an eye on it. Sell short signal is here. White candles coming in. All right. If you get the price gets back about here, that's break even. What we need are red candles to come back in, push that price lower. All right, pound Aussie consolidating there. All right, keep an eye on it. Pound SGD, that's your Singapore pair. Closed its short position. So sell short signal is here, broke resistance right here, white candle. White arrow here, white candle, sell signal to close the trade. So we should be out of that. Pound SGD. So make sure if you're in it, close that trade. All right. Pound HKD. All right. Buy signal is here. Same thing. White candles. We need red candles sellers to come back in. If you guys if you're conservative and you want to close the trade, if you're ready, close it here. All right. If you get a green candle, buy to cover signal, definitely close the trade. Pound dollar closed the trade. All right. So sell short signal is here, right? Close the trade right here. So pound dollar, close that trade. We want to be careful, right? Make sure, don't hope that the trade will come back down, right? Because like here, right? If we don't close that trade here, this is what could happen. Buyers could really come in. There's a reason why the system is giving us sell signals to get out of the trade. All right. So don't hang around hoping that price will come back down, because guess what? Buyers could take over and all of a sudden, right, you in the trade on the wrong side. All right. So take that small loss, right? Your first loss is your best loss. Okay. All right. Pound dollar. All right. 1 second here. All right, so pound HKD, pound dollar, we're going to remove that. Okay, so pound dollar, remove that. Aussie CAD, all right, sell short signal is here. This one really got away from us. Green candle here, this is what we don't want. So close that trade. New Zealand CAD, all right. I'm sorry, Aussie CAD, you guys should be out of that trade. All right, possibly looking to go long. All right. New Zealand CAD, sell short signal is here. White candles here. If you're conservative, just go ahead and close the trade. All right, we'll leave it open for now. But if you're conservative, close that trade. Right, this is a good area. Right, we have a lot of support in this area here. This is where buyers came in last time. So buyers could definitely come in here. Look at where traders are watching these levels, guys. So see this big candle here. This is where buyers came in. So, if you're in it, just be careful. You might just want to close the trade. Take a small loss, very small loss there. All right. That's New Zealand CAD. We'll leave it for now. All right. Euro, EURNOK, all right. Sell short signal is here holding support. The euro pairs have been moving lower, all right. So we've got some good shorts going. EuroCAD sell short signal is here trading nicely down. EURPLN, that's a new short. Keep an eye. We really need to get past this area. We'll watch it to make sure it gets break support here. Not a very good trade here. Not a very good trade. Very horrible chart. All right. But we'll clean this up. All right. So just keep an eye on it. Euro Aussie. All right. Good short here going so far. Sell short signal is here. All right. You've got support right here. We really need to get past this support here. This is where buyers are sitting. Buyers are sitting right here. So we need to bring that price down, continue moving lower. The weekly looks good. So we'll hopefully that works out. And as a matter of fact, this is Lewis's first trade. All right. EURSGD. All right. Pound S, Euro SGD, Euro SGD. Sell short signal is here moving down nicely. Euro HKD, sell short signal is here moving down nicely. So the euro pairs, guys, are trading nicely. They're really, for the most part, right? They're moving well. All right. So the best trade right now, euro short, euro pairs short, yen pairs long, euro short, yen long. All right. USD CNH. USD CNH sell short signal is here. Keep an eye on this one, guys. If you look here, now right here, if you look right here, we got support. Support here. This is where buyers came in before. Support here, buyers came in before, and here we are. So we need to price to hold near support and hopefully break through here. All right, but the dollar pairs, if you guys look at the dollar index, right, the dollar is trying to make a move higher. All right, right now it's down. All right, so hopefully that helps. All right, that dollar pair there. We don't have a lot of shorting in the dollar pairs. Most of the shorts have closed. All right, so that I think that's the only one there. All right. Let's take a look at Forex Dominator, and then I want to get into equities. All right. Equities. So Monster Forex Dominator, long positions. All right. USD CNH closed this trade here. All right. We've been watching this one. Finally got a red candle today, guys. All right. So buy signal was here. Red candle here. Not a bad trade. A very good trade here. Closed the trade. USD CNH closed that trade. All right. Swiss yen. You know, Swiss yen's a big mover, guys. It's been moving well. Buy signal is here. Continuing to move higher. Good job. Euro yen, buy signal is here, holding. ZAR yen, buy signal is here. Look at ZAR, guys. All right. ZAR yen, no, this is the reverse, right? We saw the dollar ZAR, pound ZAR, euro ZAR going short. This is the opposite. The ZAR yen, this one is going long. Good trade going there. Pound yen just consolidating right now. But guess what? Nice buy signal. Buy signal all the way up down here. Nice trade going. Near term right here, it's consolidating, but guess what? Still holding all green candles. Hopefully it will break through, right? Pound HKD holding. Keep an eye on the pound pairs. Pound New Zealand holding. Pound dollar holding. Pound Aussie holding here. Euro CAD. All right, keep an eye on this. White candles coming in. Euro HKD, white candles. All right, euro dollar, right? So keep an eye. These pound pairs and dollar pairs, they might go short. All right. Euro SGD. All right. We know we get shorts. We have shorts in the euro pairs. A lot of shorting in Monster Scalper. So that could follow through. All right, with the euro pairs in Forex Dominator. EUR SGD, Euro SGD, give a sell signal. Buy signal is here, sell signal here, broke support. So close that trade, please. All right. All right. Let's take a look at the short positions, short picks. All right. In Forex Dominator. All right. All right. USDN, okay, good short going here. All right. Dollar CAD, all right. Sell short signal is here. Keep an eye on this one. Very choppy chart there. Dollar ZAR, that's the short here in Forex Dominator. Dollar Swiss, all right, good short going so far. Dollar Mexican Peso MXN, holding right here. USD DKK, sell short signal is here. Keep an eye on this one. We need sellers to come back in and move that price lower. All right. All right. All right, Andre. Is that Audric? All right. Or Eric. I think that's Eric. All right. So, yeah, we'll take a look at Bank of America. All right, Bank of America. All right. When we get to equities. All right. Thanks. All right. So USD DKK. All right. Keep an eye on this one here, guys. USD SGD. Same thing here. All right. The dollar wants to move higher, but it's still struggling. Okay. Euro ZAR. Good short here, guys. Going with Euro ZAR. Good short here. Setup. It's a good setup there. Pound ZAR, another good setup there. All right. After nice buy-in, so totally got overbought. So this is good. Broke support, good sell, short signal, and then pound Swiss right here. All right. All right. Let's take a look at futures. Okay, futures. All right, I think this is the oats trade. All right, yeah, that's the oats trade still holding. Not a very good chart though. A lot of volume. That live cattle, I'm going to remove that. I think that live cattle is over. All right. Let's see here. That's your S&P. All right. And soybean, right? Soybean oil. All right. That's doing really well there. And then crude oil. Keep an eye on our futures traders. That crude oil is a really good trade. All right. I want to show you guys what I mean. All right. In Monster Futures. So if we go here to Monster Futures, that crude oil, if you guys look here, right, we've seen a lot of crude oil, all of this here, crude oil, right, in heat seeker, a lot of crude oil. All right, look at this, all down here, a lot of crude oil. All right. Look at it, all of these guys here, crude oil. So they're definitely buying crude oil. All right, look at this. E-mini crude oil, all here, crude oil. All right, so Monster Futures, that crude oil trade is the best trade we have right now, long. All right, right here, that micro crude oil, all of this is crude oil. All right. All of that is crude oil. So that crude oil trade, that's the best trade right now. We have another trade that's setting up, all right, early, and that's wheat. Okay, WHEAT, wheat. Okay, so we're gonna add wheat this evening. Okay, to our trades. All right, so we're gonna add wheat. That's long. All right, in monster futures. We don't have any shorts, right? The big short we have right now are the VIX right here. VIX. But we missed that VIX trade a long time ago, guys. All right. So that's the big short right now, right? Right here. And you know, we just missed it, right? We just missed this trade. Good shorts. All right. I don't know if we'll have a chance to catch the next short if it closes. All right. The current short close, we might have a chance, but that's the only short, really good short in Monster Futures. But again, we missed that trade. All right. We missed that trade. All right. Let's take a look at stocks, equities, and Drummond. Let's take a look at, before I forget, so we're going to go Stock Boss here and Bank of America. All right, Bank of America. Let's take a look at first the weekly time frame here. All right, so on the weekly time frame, all right, we do have a buy signal on the weekly, all green candles. All right, it definitely in the markup phase, but it's in a tight consolidation. All right, so we've got really good resistance at 222, and then we have support at 192. The price would need to break through, all right, 222 to really get going. All right. Now it fell from, what's that, 441. All right. So, but right now it's trading almost between support and resistance. The good news is that they're not selling it like here. So there are no red candles. They're building position. This price action here is kind of like an accumulation phase, kind of like down here, right, where they're building position. But we would consider this reaccumulation on the weekly time frame. But on the daily time frame, which is our trading window, let's take a look at it. All right, so weekly is not bad to hold. That it could stay in that consolidation for a period of time. Now, on the daily time frame, all right, this was the previous buy signal from 161 and closed it at 200. We currently have a buy signal right here at 214, but look here. All right, we would be out of this buy signal because we got red candles, okay, coming through. Okay, I would say a break above, if it closes above, what did I say? All right, so if it closes above like 120, 220, so like 222, 223, if it can get above here, you could see it make another leg up. So it's got to get past resistance. Okay, so I wouldn't touch it if you're in it. All right, if you're in it, then just wait, right? If it breaks support, let's say right around 200, you might want to get out of it. Sellers could come in. All right, if it breaks resistance and you're in it, just hold on. Okay, but it's consolidating right now. It's in a pretty long consolidation on the daily and on the weekly time frame. All right, so hope that helps. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, right here. See here, all that consolidation there. But it's good consolidation because it's all green candles. You can always see big buyers come in and jump in and push it. The bias is definitely to the upside, to the long side. Okay, upside. All right, very good. All right. All right. All right. Walmart. All right. We'll get to that. Let me get through these stocks and remind me at the end, okay? Remind me at the end to take a look at Walmart for you. Absolutely. All right, let's take a look at current stocks in Stock Boss. All right. We're going to go through these. Most of these should be solid in the markup phase, guys. All right. Most of these should be solid in the markup phase. Buy signal is here. All right. This is a good example. This is what we want to see with these stocks. If we have a white candle and you're conservative, you can close the trade. All right. If you're in it. All right. Like right here, ANGI, white candle. You can close it if you're conservative. Hold on. All right. Sometimes we could get buyers to come back in. All right. Red candles, we want to sell, get out of it. White arrows, we want to get out of it. So ASXC, red candle, close that trade, please. All right. Close that trade. Red candle there. Let's keep going. BARK, white candle, keep an eye on it. All right. BDN, white candle, keep an eye on it. BKSY, white candle, keep an eye on it. All right. BTBT, that finally closed for a great profitable trade here. Buy signal was 167, closed at 371. Good trade there. We're going to remove that. BTBT, close that trade. CIO, white candle, keep an eye on it. If you're conservative, close it. We want to see these positions clearly in the markup phase is what we want. All right, all green candles. All right, HEPS closed. All right, so buy signal was here, broke support, white arrow, sell signal. So took some profit there, closed that trade. HEPS, if you're in it, close that trade. IMUX, white candle, keep an eye on it. Again, if you're conservative, close the trade. INZY, white candle, you know what to do. NOTE, white candle, keep an eye on it. NVRI, white candle. OPK, red candle here, guys. Red candle here, close this trade. We don't want this, right? We don't want sellers to come in heavy. All right, so take that loss, get out. Okay, OPK, close that trade. PMVP, white candle. POWW, all right. Red candle there, small red candle, close the trade. Okay. PSNY, white candle. TALS, all right, sell signal by the system. Buy signal here completely failed. All right, really never got in the markup phase. All right, so close that trade. TALS, close that trade, remove it. All right, TBLA, white candle. TMC, sell signal. Buy signal was here, completely collapsed. Just close the trade here. All right, we are getting some sell. I'm surprised. We're getting some sell signals. All right. Nothing here. What's that? VLD, white candle. Pay attention to that. All right. WBX, white candle. Pay attention to that. And that's all we have in Stock Boss. Let's take a look at Bullmaster. All right, so we got through these relatively quickly. And we'll look for trades in Stock Boss this evening. And depends on how far we get. We'll see if we can get through Bullmaster, but definitely Stock Boss. With these markets moving, so much information to go through. All right. Hey, Betty, welcome, Betty, welcome. All right. Bull Master. Remember, $10 and higher, large cap stocks. ACMR, all right, white candle. Pay attention to that, guys. All right, holding support there. All right, if you're conservative, just close the trade. ADMN, white candle. Uh, AUPH, white candle. Pay attention to that. We want these to be all green candles, right? Nicely in the markup phase, like this here. All right, like this is what we want right here. All right, like here, all right, like here, all right. COHR, white candle, just keep an eye on it. Looks like it still wants to hold. All right, look at Kavana. Like some of these are nicely in the markup phase. What we want. And just keep in mind, indexes are strong. White candle, keep an eye on it. White candle GM, all right, keep an eye on it. I would be very careful if you guys, if anyone is trading this, you have strong resistance here and it's failing resistance here, failing resistance. So you can see sellers come in here. I hit this trade right here. Buy signal was here. So we're going to close this, all right, because this is where sellers came in really strong. All right, let me do this. I want you guys to see this. This is what you want to pay attention to. All right. Pay attention to these support and resistance areas, especially when they fail. All right. And GM right now is failing, okay, to break resistance and start moving higher. So resistance, 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 resistance. All right. This is where sellers came in heavy. All right, to push the price back to support. Sellers came in heavy here to support. Sellers came in heavy here. All right, here we are, failed to break resistance here. All right, trading below near-term support right here. Buy signal was here. So the buy signal here was at 36. It's at 37.92. Right, if you're in it, close that trade because guess what? Sellers could come in just like they did here, right? And push it lower, right? If the price was holding resistance here, right, and wasn't all the way down here, we could hold it and hope that it breaks through, but that's very, very risky here. That white candle, right, can very well turn into a red candle. All right, we could get a red candle tomorrow, and all of a sudden, right, we're taking a loss. What's a profitable trade right now? We could take a loss, okay? So based on that, right, we're going to close that trade. GM, close that trade. Okay. GTLB, white candle. Pay attention to it, please. KREF, sell signal. All right. So previous resistance becomes support. Buy signal here, hit support, sell signal. All right, close it. We don't want sellers to come in heavy. That's for a small, very small profit there. So just close it, clean things up. Okay, there'll be other opportunities. Most of these are in nicely in the markup phase. MKSI, white candles, keep an eye on. Netflix NFLX, all right. White candles here, all right. I wouldn't close it even if you're conservative. Okay, we have a nice trend line going here. All right, so right here, all right. So it's holding. You could get a green candle there. The buy signal is all the way here. All right, buy signal came in at 351. It's at 427. So you got a little leeway there. So I would hold on. If you get a red candle sell signal, however, close the trade. Okay. We're halfway there. PINS, white candle. Keep an eye on that. Nice move there. Oh, look at that. Nice move there. Oh, stock boss traders, bull master traders, just remember, just go through your stocks once a day. Clean things up. All right. Let your winning trades run. All right. Your losing trades, get out, take small losses, and we'll make up with our profitable trades. Okay. The ones we let run. Okay. All right. So that's it for bull master. All right. Let's take a look at that. What was it? Walmart stock for you, Drummond, and all right. So let's go here, and we'll do that in Stock Boss. And how are we doing on time? All right. All right. So WMT. All right. Much better. This one looks good. All right. So weekly time frame. All right, a lot of consolidation, but it's breaking out right here. All right, so resistance on the weekly time frame, right? You have a buy signal, which is good. All right, so here is resistance right here on the weekly time frame. You have a nice upward, well, I wouldn't call it nice, it's choppy, but you've got an upward trend going. All right, so let's see if we can make some sense of this here. Okay, so here is your trend right here. This is where price, right, is hitting that trend line all along here. Price got squeezed. This is your triangle here, and it's breaking out. That's good. All right. We needed to get past this high right here, though. This is where sellers came in. So, and you're right there, okay, at 159. So that's good. It's in. The trend is up. The trend is up. We can see that, right? Trend is up. All green candles, and we got a buy signal here, a perfect buy signal here by the system on a break of resistance. Now, this previous buy signal here failed. All right, so just be careful. Now, we're not trading on the weekly time frame. We're just using the weekly time frame as to figure out the trend. Right now, let's take a look at the daily time frame. So, Drummond, that weekly is good. So now let's take a look at the daily time frame. Okay, let's take a look at the daily time frame. All right, so on the daily time frame, very choppy, but we're gonna do the same thing, right? Very choppy, but let's make some sense of it. Okay, so we've got resistance. Resistance is right here. We can actually count this here too. Okay, but we know we have resistance here. All right, let's see here. We might have better resistance. Let's bring this down here. Okay, so we have resistance here. This is where sellers came in. Always look for where sellers are holding, guys, and watching. All right, all right. So this is a game, right, of cat and mouse. So we want to make sure that we can get past where the sellers are. So sellers were here. Sellers were here. Sellers were definitely here. Sellers were here. Sellers were here, and now guess what? All right, we're getting past the sellers. Okay, we're getting past the sellers. We have a buy signal here on a break of that resistance. It held for a long time, right? Daily time frame. Now, I don't know what time frame you're looking to trade it. All right, but we're analyzing it here on the daily, weekly, and daily. And our daily is our trading window. If we bring in a trend line right here, let's see a trend line right here. Nice upward trend line breaking through, right? Resistance, good setup here. That's all we can ask for. Okay, so absolutely, this is a buy on the weekly, buy on the daily. All right, so good setup there. All right, so good job with this one. Um, good job there. Okay. Bank of America, it's just consolidating, but it could break out for you. Okay. Let's take a look at new opportunities. All right. So I noticed something here with Heat Seeker. We only have 57. So markets it's slowing down a bit. All right. But that's not a big deal, right? We still that's based on how much buying we've had you know, in stocks. All right, you know, expect a bit of a break, even a pullback, even a retracement. Okay, I think we're going on 8 or 9 days. All right, a lot of days where the Dow has been up. Okay, so we're going to look for new opportunities, new buy signals, and we'll do this quickly. We don't have a lot that came in today. Okay, so we have one already. Let's make sure we're not in it. Okay, so AKBA in Stock Boss, AKBA. All right, we're not in it. So let's take a look at the weekly time frame. We need to see buyers coming in on that weekly time frame, and we do have buyers. We have green candles, so buy signal, which is good, and green candles. All right, so we know buyers are coming in, all right, into that stock. And let's take a look at our trading window. We know we have a buy signal that came in today. All right, buy signal came into there. And look, let's take a look at the markdown phase. Not a great markdown phase. All right, price just basically collapsed. Look at this right here. 1 day, guys, 1 day price action. All right, trading at $1.47. We'll add this. All right, so AKBA, like the weekly, and this is a nice big candle right here. Nice big candle with a buy signal that came in today, right here, and here is your weekly right there. All right, so AKBA in Stock Boss. All right. All right. We don't have a lot to go through, so we should go through these pretty quickly. All right, try to get you guys out of here on time. We're looking for buy signals that came in today. Only buy signals that came in today. This one has a good buy signal, red candles though, on your weekly time frame. Those of you who trade with us, Stock Boss, any of our system, when you have that weekly time frame, when it's selling like this, do not take that buy signal, all right, on your trading window. Just hold off, okay? So because sellers can come back in, all right? All right. All right. Red candles on that daily, on that weekly rather. Red candles on the weekly. All right. FTCI. Let's make sure we're not in it. All right, we're not in it. Let's take a look at the weekly. All right, look at this. Nice selling. All right. I always say we let someone else buy it up here. All right. We'll buy it down here. Good support, buy signal, breaking resistance here. Weekly is absolutely perfect. Let's take a look at the daily. All right. All right. We would like this to be a lot cleaner. All right, a lot cleaner. We have a lot of resistance. We're getting past this consolidation in here, but we have consolidation in here. Okay, I like that weekly, but look at this. All this right here, this is where buyers got in trouble. Here, here, and here. So even if we got to this area in here, right? We have a lot of resistance right here. So we're going to pass on this, guys. All right. A lot of resistance up in this area in here. And then if we move further in this area here, so not a very smooth markdown phase. All right. That's too bad. That's too bad because it's got a good buy signal. And that weekly, particularly that weekly, has a buy signal and it's ready to move higher. Just a lot of choppiness there. Okay. And there's so many opportunities, better opportunities. Okay. So sometimes it's disappointing, but it's better to find the better opportunities. Okay. So let's go through. All right. Looking for buy signals that came in today. Buy signals that came in today. All right. Come on. We're halfway done. All right. On the weekly time frame, we've got a green candle here. All right. A bit choppy here, but that's fine. Let's see what the daily looks like. We do have a green candle here. So that's our confirmation that buyers are coming in on the weekly. Let's take a look at the daily. Weekly is choppy, so the daily might be choppy too. Let's see here. Yep, too choppy. Look at that. Can't trade this. All right. Let's keep going. Just because it has a buy signal doesn't mean it's a great trade, right? We've got to look at the chart, and what we want is a good markdown phase. This is good here. We need. See here. Let's see if we can take this. All right. Big green candle. All right. I would recommend you guys take a picture of this, especially those of you who trade with us, you use the system, right? And you did the update, that weekly time frame. This is huge. All of that selling has been exhausted. Good support. And look at the buyers coming in. Big candle right here. I would definitely take a picture of this as a good example. All right. This won't always happen, but this is what if we can get close to this, big buyers, guys, look at this. Big buyers came in, all right, this week, right? And it fell to a low of 80 cents, closed at $2 today. All right. So weekly is absolutely perfect. All right. Let's take a look at the daily. All right, look at that daily, guys. Nice markdown phase. You see the difference? You see the difference? You guys see the difference? You see here? All right, very smooth markdown phase. A bit of a choppiness in here, but not bad. All right, that price, all that selling. Just keep in mind, all right, the way it goes down, the price goes. It's a good sign that it will do the same thing going up. If it's choppy coming down, or if it's not coming down at all, guess what? Going up, it's going to do the same thing. All right. And now here we got a buy signal here. All right. Ideally, right, we could get in right around here. We do have a red candle here. All right. But we can take this trade. All right. It's moved up a bit, but that's not bad. It fell. It's got a good risk reward. So it fell from $10. All right. It's trading at 2. It can certainly move higher, especially with the equity markets moving higher with buy signals all over the place. Okay, so MKFG, MKFG in Stock Boss, and you don't even need to get options on this. It's inexpensive. All right, so that's a good setup here. This is the type of setup we want to look for. All right, and that weekly time frame is absolutely perfect. That right there, that big candle right there, buyers came in a big way. Great setup there. All right. We're almost done. All right. We might have another one here. Be patient. When you're going through these, you never know what you'll find. On the weekly time frame, nice selling, guys. Fell from $617. All right. Trading at 234. All right. Good support right here. Look at that. Have a green candle here. Look at what happened the last time. We got a green candle. All right. So we got to pay attention to that. Now that's on your weekly. So we know on the weekly buyers are coming in. We're getting it at the bottom there, but we're not just buying it because it's at the bottom and it's inexpensive. We know buyers are coming in, right? Buyers have started to come in. And let's take a look at our trading window, which is the daily time frame, right? Trading window, which is our daily time frame where we would enter the trade. All right. And I know some of our traders will trade on the 240. If you trade equities on the 240, just make sure your foundational window, all right, is the daily time frame. All right. So here, daily time frame REI, right? A decent markdown phase. All right. You have a bit of concern right here. Okay. Buy signal is here. It's breaking out. So we'll add this one. REI. In Stock Boss. All right. Good setup here. Good weekly. And that's energy. If you guys notice, we're not paying a lot of attention to the sector. When the market is moving like this, we don't need to pay attention to the sector as much. All right. We just need a good price setup. Okay. Good price setup. Here's another one here. All right. A bit choppy here in the weekly time frame. That's fine, but we have a green candle. Right. Good support down here. All right. Good support at 663. Buyers came in. Green candle today. This week rather. All right. Let's take a look at our trading window, the daily time frame. Hopefully this is good. And we have a good buy signal. Buy signal is right here. Not good. So look here. This is your barrier right here. All right. What we needed a nice markdown phase. We don't have that, guys. Okay. So we have resistance here. Resistance, support here, which becomes resistance. And if we could get past this area here, this resistance right here, right? I think we can get past it, but guess what? Right? Look at this. We've got all of this. All of this right here will carry over as resistance for this trade right here. All right. Support is down here. So support, if we move it, is right here. So if this markdown phase was like the other markdown phases we looked at, this would be good. All right. But look at this. That's a concern. That's a concern. So always look ahead, right? Push that price up. Look ahead to see what's in front of you. Okay. All right. That's like a wall. All right. You're welcome. Welcome, Drummond. All right. Yeah, we do have to analyze. We know we can't just jump in. We do have to analyze. All right. All right. And that weekly, have that, have a foundational time frame. So if you're trading on a 1 hour time frame, right? A lot of traders look at the smaller time frames, right? As for the entries. I like to look back. All right. So if you're trading on a 60-minute pull in that forward time frame, all right, to find the trend or buyers. If you're trading on a 240, right, that's your trading window. Bring in a daily, and if you're trading on a daily time frame, bring in a weekly. All right, I have some traders, we don't have a lot of traders that do that. We don't do that anymore. But we used to trade on a weekly time frame. Then you bring in the monthly. All right. All right. Let's see if we can find another one here. All right. Markdown phase, good markdown phase on the weekly. All right. Buyers are coming in here. 2 weeks of buying, guys. All right. So this was last week. This is this week of buying. All right. This is good. If we bring in a trend line, look here for a second. All right. We'll be done in a minute. All right. If we bring in a trend line, look at your trend line right here. And then if we bring in a resistance line, all right, this is your resistance right here, and it's breaking through that resistance. This is just a high. These are just a high. Your real resistance is about right here. And look at buyers are coming in there. So that weekly looks good. Okay, so let's take a look at the daily, our trading window there. All right, let's take a look at the daily. All right, a little tricky here. All right, a little tricky here. All right, so if you guys wanted to take this trade, we might call this. Let's see here. All right, so you got resistance right here. Buy signal is right here. All right, support is all the way down here. If we draw a trend line, it has your trend right here, right? You shouldn't have a problem getting up to this area. All right, and hopefully breaking it. We're going to take a chance with this because this resistance here is not very strong. This is not really resistance. This is just a high. This is a high here. Now, sellers are sitting here. All right, but let's see here. All right. If you're going to trade this one, trade it small. All right, small. All right. I will take a chance on this one here. You've got really good support down here. All right. Ideally, we would like to see a green candle, but we have a white candle right here. All right. And look here, it's making higher. Right. These candles are making higher lows. So if we draw a trend line here, and I know it might be hard to see, but you train your eyes to look for these. See there, it's making higher. The price is going higher. It went from 235, 237, 282, right, to right here, $3. And it closed today at 326. So it's moving higher. So we have a white candle. So the goal is hopefully we break through here and get a green candle there. Okay, so that's good. That's encouraging. It's not going down like this. It's not making lower highs and lower lows. It's making higher lows and higher highs. All right. So now if we take a look at our trading window, all right, for our entry, good markdown phase. This is the type of markdown phase we want. All right, nice smooth markdown phase. Not a lot to, all right, get in the way of our trade. Good support down here, and then buy signal right here. All right, buy signal right here. All right, this is just a high right here. Okay, no real major resistance. We don't have a wall of resistance. Okay, these are just highs, right? We have to pay attention to those. Okay, but buy signal is here. We can certainly get, if we can get to this area here, that's 100%, right? We need 100% profit on that trade. If it breaks through, even better. Okay, so TIGR. All right, we have a few more, and then I promise we're going a bit longer, but we're seeing some good opportunities. So let's keep going, and I promise we'll be done. Only a few more. That one is gone. Oh, all right. Okay, let's see if this is the last one here. WW. Let's take a look at this one here. Nothing here. All right. Okay, this is the last one, guys, and it looks absolutely perfect. Hey, no guarantee, right? They can change, but we're looking for really good setups. Okay, that's all we can do. All right. All right, look at this. WW. So if you guys are looking for a trade, all right, this is a good one here. All right, good markdown phase on the weekly, buy signal, big green candle here. So we know buyers are definitely in this, right? Retraced, held support. Look at this. Look at this week right here. All right, big green candle getting ready to break that resistance here. This on the weekly now. This on the weekly. Great setup. Great setup. Great setup here. All right. All right. Let's take a look at the daily. And guys, go back, take screenshots of these so that you know what to look for. Look at this markdown phase. Look at this markdown phase, guys. Very smooth mark. Remember, right? If this markdown phase, right, is smooth, guess what? Right? There's a good chance when we get into that markup phase, right? It might be just as smooth going higher. All right. Previous buy signal here, we had this one failed. It was all the way down here in consolidation. This one worked out, but look here, right? We're getting past all of this. We have a nice buy signal here. We don't care about the company. We don't care, right? We don't even know what that company does. We just analyzing the price. Buy signal here, breaking resistance. Look at this. Buyers are definitely coming in. Broke resistance. All right. On a good buy signal. Still early to get in. Still good to get in right here. So WW, good daily price action. All right. And this one fell from 32. It's at $9. All right. Not a bad risk reward. Okay. And but boy, look at that weekly time frame. All right, that weekly looks really, really good right here. All right, so WW will add that also. All right, our stock boss traders will send this out to you guys. Okay, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging on. We went about 15 minutes over. All right, but I wanted to get to stock boss. We've missed in the last few days. There's so much activity in all the markets, all the systems. All right, I wanted to get to stock boss this evening. So sorry for taking up your evening, but we got some good stocks here, good picks at the end. All right, guys, take care. Have a good evening. See you tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.